Welcome back. Today let's see how to configure the settings for the Copilot and chat, and let's see what are the different options we can set it here directly to play with your workspace, and also we will see some chat settings as well. So let's go with the Copilot setting first. Then we will check the chat settings, and third one is we'll play with s- some default workspace related options to play with your Copilot. Uh, okay, just for the Copilot setting, click on this icon. Click on inline suggestion, open settings. You will see the settings tab will automatically open for you. It will open the extension directly because it directly set the commands and search for the GitHub Copilot chat directly in the search box. You will see this option. So what does this mean? GitHub Copilot is enabled for this. All the files GitHub Copilot suggestion is available. It's set it to true. It's not available for plain text files, Markdown, and SCM input file. So if you want to add any new file to add or ignore, right now it's true for all the files. If you want to ignore any file, like let's say for the YAML file or any uh, txt file or any other .so file, something you can add that file extension here and or the name here, something like that, and set it to false. So the Copilot suggestion will not work for the YAML files. Just set it to yes, and that's it. You can delete the any already available uh, list, already available items. So let's delete this as well. Okay. So this is the simple settings for the Copilot, GitHub Copilot chat. There are lots of other suggestions, other settings also available. If you clear the settings and just search for the extension, open this extension and search for the GitHub Copilot chat, you will see bunch of other settings as well. Most of the settings are in experimental phase. Others are also also or are active for the usage. So you can play around with the different settings here. But most important that's language settings that we just checked. And other things you can play around, you can check what are the different settings are available here. And yeah, that's about the GitHub Copilot chat settings. Let's quickly see the this chat settings here. Okay, if you see, this is the same user settings and I just selected the chat window, and you will see the other um, chat related settings like how maximum request, how many maximum number of requests you can set per turn, something like that. You can increase that, you can decrease that. Um, cool, then generation view location checkpoint show file changes. So you can again you can play with this settings. There's a bunch of settings available for the chat option as well. Font family, font size in the chat in this particular chat window. You can set all these things here. The other settings we have is prompt files. So what this prompt file is like, you can create a new prompt file here, right? And user prompt. So what is the usage of this file? So you can customize, you can put your default prompts here, like you if you are doing the Python coding, you can standardize your prompts here, and whenever you run any query any query like generate the code for me one of this functionality in Python, it will always refer this Python dot user prompt dot md file before giving you the inline suggestions or the output. So you can standardize your prompts so that you don't have to write that again and again here for your for your um, for your assistance, right? And then you can refer that here directly, or just set it in the GitHub prompt user prompt.md file. You can write, you can also generate this automatically, um, for your complete workspace, so that you don't need to write one by one. Okay, but this is the usage of this prompt file here. Chat instructions, instruction file. So this is the important basic things right now. We will see later about the custom agents, MCP servers in next session something. I will talk about this workspace here. So I select one of the let's select one of the file. This one of the code that we have done in the last session or in the previous session, or I have that in my workspace already. So if you see the file is already selected, um, I will delete this one. Okay. Now the mode is agent mode, right? And let's select the um, model as auto. Let's the copilot select the model automatically based on usage. I will select this, include this file. You can include more files here as well. If you are to include user prompt, streamlit chatbot, Olama file as well, and then you can also include that file. You can delete that files. You can add the folders as well with the same approach using this option. You can add the images as well, screenshot images if you have from PDF or from other source, you can add that as well. Now, simply using this forward slash, you can use this default option for your workspace. So explain is like, if I select the explain, you will see the automatic prompts is already available here. Explain how the code in your active editor works. So it will explain everything about your code files, what is there in the file 1, file 3, learn copilot, program calculator. It will explain you everything. So let's see the other options. Fix, test. So test, you generate the unit test for the selected code. So what this will do, it will generate the test case or the unit test, py test for your learn copilot py file and this file. Let's select only one file right now and to save the time, and we'll just execute this one. What it will do, it will check whether the PyTest is already installed or not. If not, it will ask you for to install the PyTest, and then it automatically the um, generate the test code for your this file, learn Copilot file, because we selected that file. Let's wait for a minute here. Okay, it's planning now. You see it's already created this, all the test cases, test different test plans created for your program, right? You can use, you can just copy this file, just create one simple file, test.py, and just paste it here, right? And you'll see the it's created. Mm, it's not access couldn't be resolved. I think PyTest is not installed for me, but we'll do that later. But this is the main thing, and that's it, right? Test determine whether patch the learn current choice to get patch get user agent. So it's explaining what are the test plans Copilot created for you based on your program now, and it also imported the uh, learn Copilot file, complete file, right? Learn Copilot. So it's accessing all the functions available from this Python file, right? And it's already importing those functions like what determine winner, play game, and game um, get user choice, and everything it's importing, and it's creating test plan for that, right? Now you can run this test plan and just test whether your program learn copilot is working or working properly or not. Similarly, there are other bunch of options you can play around with that, right? And like clear, it will clear the file, clear your all the the response from the Copilot. And yeah, I haven't used everything, but these are the main explain PyTest, test one, and few things I have used. So you can just you can definitely play around. Yeah, that's it for today. Well, if you like, just subscribe and the channel, and we'll see you in the next video with the new topic. Thank you.